New grants by state, all $15,000 grants. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rendy from Ask Rendy. Welcome. Please subscribe to the #1 community for real estate income, grants, and credit. So if you'd like to know what these new grants are by state, all $15,000 all across the board, make sure you watch the video to the end. Leave a comment below if you need help with anything. Number 1, Schenectady, New York. The Small Business Rebuild Fund. $15,000 in grants. So the city of Schenectady has recently launched a new round of community development block grants called the Small Business Rebuild Fund. So this is about $200,000 in grants that's been allocated for small business assistance in that location. And they've actually allocated about $15,000 per applicant to be able to give them as grants for their business. So the hope is that these grants will actually give additional funds to these businesses and entrepreneurs that are struggling, giving them training as well as technical assistance where needed. For many entrepreneurs, change is a must. So sometimes you need training. You need to actually learn new ways of actually doing your business and what industry changes have affected your business and know how to actually move with the tide so that you can actually not only survive but also thrive. So the city of Schenectady has been giving out these CDBG grants since 2020, and to date they've given out over 64 grants to 64 businesses. Now this particular grant program is being administered by the Community Loan Fund, and to qualify and to apply for this $15,000 in grants, you must meet the following criteria. Number 1, you must be located in Schenectady. Number 2, you must have a UEI number, which is formerly known as the DUNS number. And number 3, you must explain your business need. So they actually want to know how you've been affected by the pandemic. They also want to know what your business needs are right now. You need to be clear on that. If you've had lost revenue, you need to convey that. If you actually need help with marketing, if you need help with sustaining, keeping your doors open, payroll, whatever, you need to be able to explain what the need is. They actually want to know that. That's actually on the application criteria. So the deadline to apply for this grant is June 1st. And you can get more information and apply for this $15,000 in grants for your business by going directly to the website at cityofschenectady.com. Number 2, Denver, Colorado. The new Small Business Grant Program. $15,000 in grants. So the Denver City Council recently approved a new increase in funding for a small business grant program. So now they have about $10 million in grants that's allocated for small business, whereas previously they had $5 million. And the grants are being administered by the Mile High United Way, which is a nonprofit in Denver. Now, I've shared many times here on my channel, it's important to align yourself with the proper nonprofits. Of course, the United Way is actually a source for many grants and also help in many states. Now, there are other grant programs as well as nonprofits that you need to be properly aligned with so that your business can get grants through those nonprofits. Understand that you don't have to be a nonprofit. There's a lot of grants available for private, for-profit businesses. You need to know how to properly align your business with the right nonprofits in addition to getting direct grants from various sources. And these grants can be used for various purposes: to offset losses or lost revenue, pay rent, hire people, as well as restart your business. Sometimes you need to re-strategize and restart, maybe in a different direction with the same business. But this grant actually allows for you to actually use the money for that purpose. In addition to that, the grant comes with technical assistance, so lease negotiation, eviction prevention, financial assistance, business management, and much more. So to qualify and to apply for this $15,000 in grants, you must meet the following criteria. Number 1, your business must be located in Denver. Number 2, you must have $5 million or less in revenue. Number 3, you must be a for-profit business. And finally, number 4, you must be a legal business. So new businesses like cannabis, etc., those that are not legal in that area cannot apply for this grant. So the target for this grant program is 300 businesses. So they're hoping to actually get the funds and these grants out to about 300 businesses. So if that's you, you need to be applying for this grant. So far, they've given out over $4.1 million in grants to businesses so far. So this is actually a very viable grant. It's $15,000 for your business that you can actually apply for if you fit the criteria. So if you'd like to learn more and apply for this $15,000 in grants, you can go directly to the Mile High United Way's website at unitedwaydenver.org. So these are just a few of the new grants in new states. By popular demand, we're going to be covering all locations. So make sure you drop your city and state in the comment section below so we can make sure that we cover you. Also, our Grants Masterclass is still going strong and open. Inside the Grants Masterclass, you also see an example of off-market grants. And these are grants that we actually have access to that you cannot find online. These are actually not well known. They're not even published online, but they are grants that are available in the thousands of hundreds of thousands that are actually off-market. You'll be able to see a sample of an off-market grant that's $50,000 in the Grants Masterclass. So we look forward to actually seeing you inside the Grants Masterclass. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me. My email address is AskRandyNetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.